Alright, this one is talking about a zookeeper and scheduled for a baby rhino at 20 weeks. And you can see the table as the age goes up, their percentage of body mass looks like it's going down. So what would be the best prediction of the baby rhinoceros body mass that should be used to determine the food given in each feeding time when it's 25 weeks old? Well, you see weeks is at the bottom, and as their body mass goes down, or as the weeks progress, the body mass keeps going down. Well, 25 would be somewhere over here. And if I just look at the graph, at 20, that was just barely below 10%. And it looks like it's always decreasing, so it's definitely not that one. 8.5%, maybe we could argue that for this point right here, so maybe it's going to be even lower than that, so I'll go with G. Now, if you put this in your calculator, you go to stat edit, you can actually get an equation out of this, and then you can plug in 25 to get a good estimate. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to go to stat edit. I'm going to type in my X's for my L1s, so it's going to be the weeks. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 14, 15, 17, and 20. Now for the Y's, that is the percent of the body mass, so 20, 19.5, 17, 15, 14, 13.5, 12.4, 11.6, 11, and 9. Now I'm going back to stat, calc, and let's try linear regression. It looks like a line. It doesn't look like an exponential. It doesn't look like a quadratic. So this was what it gave me. Negative 0.544816835, and we're going to add 8026 5004. Now let's just try plugging in 25 right here for that X. And that gave me 6.182 blah 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 blah, which is pretty close to 6%. So either way you do it, you should still get about 6. Okay, next question says, what is the solution set for this problem? Well, we've got to get our x's by itself to solve it. So I usually like move my x's to the left, so I'm going to go ahead and move x's to the left. Those cancel. We get negative 9x plus 10 is greater than or equal to 55. Now I move my numbers to the other side, so minus 10. Negative 9x is greater than or equal to positive 45. And then last thing, I got to divide by negative 9. Now, when you divide by a negative, this symbol flips. So that symbol goes the other way now. X equals, and that's negative 5. So less than or equal to 5, negative 5, it is H. Next question. Which function is equivalent to this? Now, I have seen a lot of students really struggle using FOIL and then multiplying out. So what I would do, I would use FOIL, so take that x plus 7 times x plus 7 and then subtract 6. So FOIL that out and then add it. But here's another thing you can do. You can go to y equals, you can type this in, negative 4 parentheses x plus 7, and then raise that to the second power, minus 6. And we can graph that, all right? So here's my graph. Now, one of these should be an exact match, so I'm just going to type them in one at a time. So negative 4x squared plus 14x plus 43. I hit graph, and I see my red line is obviously not on my blue line, so it's not G. Go back to y equals, erase that second line, type in the next one. Hit graph. So there's a blue line and the red line. Obviously those are not the same, so it's not H. Sorry, I forgot to type in the first one. Negative 4x squared minus 56x minus 202. Now let's hit graph. So blue line, same spot as it normally is. Red line, looped right over it. It is F. I'm going to stop the video here. We'll continue on the next video.